Can't you go any faster?
Not with 2 fugitives from justice on board.
I guess I should be worried about going to jail, but all I can think about is getting something to eat.
That makes 2 of us.
3 of us. As soon as I see a diner, we'll pull over.
Give us a chance to phone Anna. She might be able to catch him laundering the money at Duke's Club.
No calls to Anna.
What about Ramsey?
No calls to anyone.
Robert.
Listen, what happened to all that poker game experience you picked up as a rookie cop?
I mean, if you've got a good hand.
Shove all the chips in front of you.
If you're drawing for an inside street.
Don't let anybody know that you don't have enough cards to wipe out the pot. Right now, we don't have enough cards.
Anna's our friend.
Anna's a woman in love. All she can concentrate on right now is a hard flush. She's too busy being a woman and not a cop.
You going up against her?
Anna? Anyone else who gets in my way.
Okay, now, I know for sure they make the money pass during the masquerade. It gives us enough time to eat and for you to hand me the rest of the story. Go on.
That's pretty much it.
All right. But you had reason to believe there was something going on down the waterfront.
There was something funny, something people were trying to hide. That's what first made me suspicious.
And you started an investigation.
Well,
On your own. Without telling your superiors.
well, you're not going to like my reasons.
I don't like cops that go solo, but we'll discuss that later.
Anna's read him the riot act on several occasions.
If I'd been commissioner, I'd busted you.
Yeah, well, I already went through that for a whole week. I don't even know what the hell my status is now.
You'll have plenty of time to worry about it when we get back to Port Charles. Now, go through the train of events again.
It began with some suspicions going on down at the waterfront. Then the guarded shipments to and from the ADZ warehouse.
That in itself isn't unusual.
It is when the code word on the shipment comes from Duke Lavery's computer.
Tumble dry.
Why would Duke keep a file on someone else's cargo?
All the questions I want to ask him.
Seems like I could have figured it out because I had access to the computer.
Lavery obviously didn't want anyone to know about Tumble Dry.
Well, why? If the operation's legit. Where was I?
The poker game.
The poker game? It was a setup from the very beginning. I knew that the first night I came home with all the cash.
I didn't want to make you discouraged.
No, but it worked to my advantage because every time there was a poker game, I knew that something was coming down.
And the game was on tap?
Exactly. So I snuck out of one of the games. That's when I got aboard the boat. And I heard this guy Radner with Tessie.
Heard what?
I just heard that there was something being passed.
And all this wound up to making it look like that I was framed for stealing the coat and the money.
How did they plant the coat and the money on you?
It was delivered to the brownstone by a delivery boy who said it was a birthday present for Tiffany.
Tiffany?
Tiffany's just a name that they pulled out of the hat because she lives at the brownstone. And it all boiled down to Felicia being framed, finding the stuff in her closet.
And Frisco got suspicious, so he just opened up the package.
Right after that, Tessie called, warning us that we'd been framed, so we split.
Wait a minute. We're missing a part of this. Now, what happened immediately after the frame-up?
That's when I got the coded printout from Duke's computer.
Lavery again. There's a pattern starting to
There's
happen
still
here.
a lot of holes here, Robert.
Why would somebody frame me? I'm not a threat to anybody.
My best guess is that they wanted to stop your husband, and the best way to neutralize a man is to threaten the woman he
Oh,
loves.
great. So it's Frisco's fault again, of course.
Well, of course not.
What are you going to say to Duke, Robert?
He's going to do all the talking. When it's all finished, my best guess is this little caper's going to be all wrapped up. Leave a good tip.
You got the money.
Be my luck to get pulled over by a copper and handed a bluey.
Yeah, well, they'll take one look at us and won't even know you're here.
Listen, we haven't had a chance to talk about what went on back at the circus. What'd you find out?
I spotted a ton of cash hidden in a sack with the elephant feed.
Now, I saw one of the men who brought that treasure chest to Juice last week. He was carrying a feed bag into Michelle's trailer.
What's it all mean?
They could be smuggling cash into Port Charles.
It fits in with everything that happened down at the waterfront.
Well, then what's Duke's computer have to do with all of this?
I was hoping you could tell me. You've been the expert, no?
I don't know. I've looked at a lot of printouts, but Tumble Dry has really confused me.
You ever notice large little amounts of cash in Duke's office?
Oh, yeah.
Frequently?
Just about every week they have money in from the 6 different nightclubs.
Most people deposit cash directly into a bank unless, of course, they don't wish to explain where it comes from.
I can't believe Duke would do anything like this. He's really a nice man, and he's just very considerate.
I had my doubts about him at first. This guy's a crook. He definitely put on a hell of an act.
Lavery's not what he seems. He's got too many unanswered questions. And he's past to begin with. Now, I'm not going to be satisfied until I've filled in all the blanks.
That could take weeks, Robert.
No. If we force the issue, which is what I intend to do once we reach Port Charles, it's not going to be too long now. We're almost there.
It's hard to imagine Duke giving the order to kill us at the circus.
If he didn't, who did?